Hello and welcome to the Castle at Creekside High School for tonight's matchup between St. Joseph Academy and your Creekside Knights. It's now time to introduce our teams for tonight's game. First up with the visiting St. Joseph Academy. A junior guard number 2, Trey Lippa. A sophomore guard number 5, Jackson Bianco. A junior forward number 10, Tyler Whitfield. A junior forward number 11, Brady Wilson. And a junior forward number 21, Jordan Wood. St. Joseph is coached by Sam Moore. And now, the starting lineup for your Creekside Knights. A senior guard, standing at 5'10", number 1, Ethan Tucker. A junior guard, standing at 5'11", number 2, Derek Rivers. A junior guard, standing at 6'1", number 3, Kid Patterson. And a freshman forward, standing at 6'8", number 32, Nolan Nelson. And a senior forward, standing at 6'7", number 21, Alex Coward. The head coach for your Creekside Knights is Chris Patterson. Alright, Creekside, let me hear you. It's time for some Creekside basketball.
It's time for basketball here on Schlick Sports between Creekside and St. Joseph. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Creekside High School, where we are just about set for action. And now underway as Creekside and St. Joseph Academy tips off. Creekside starting with the ball. Ethan Tucker kicks over to Cade Patterson. And down low, a bucket for the Knights, up early, 2-0. Just getting started here on Schlick Sports. Good matchup tonight as stepping out of bounds is Brady Olson. Creekside with the ball, Derek Rivers. Rivers kicks over to Cade Patterson at the point. Ethan Tucker now on the right wing. Double team, finds Rivers, open look for three from distance. He got it! Derek Rivers with his first three of the night, the Knights' first three of the night. Tipped out of bounds by St. Joseph. It is now Creekside ball. And a timeout quickly will be called by the Flashes. Just 51 seconds into the game. We'll be right back here with Creekside and St. Joseph on Schlick Sports. Back here at Creekside High School. Creekside and St. Joseph going at it. The Knights coming in at 13 and 7. St. Joseph at 9 and 11. The Knights had won 5 straight before losing their last time out, and a 2-point loss to Fletcher as Cade Patterson sends it down, back outside, swinging around the perimeter, back down to Alex Collier. Quick ball movement from the Knights. Derek Rivers to Ethan Tucker, left corner down to the left block. Nelson's pass a little high, stolen away by Lipat and St. Joseph. The flashes coming in at 9-11 as a three is fired and just off the mark from Jackson Gandianko. Whistle for a foul against Derek Rivers and the Knights. They lead 5-0 early on over St. Joseph Academy. Knights are 5-1 at home this season. Only loss coming to Bowles. It's coming down the court. St. Joseph left corner. Out of bounds, last touch by Nolan Nelson and the Knights. This is a matchup that has not disappointed in the past. Last year, Creekside won 56-52 at St. Joe's. St. Joseph leads the all-time series 3-2, and 3 of the 5 games, including the last 2, have been decided by 4 points or less. It's Creekside coming up with the steal. Rivers in transition, pass to Collier. Collier goes up with it, under the rim, and out. However, tip free, Derek Rivers going back on the drive. He lays it up and in. 7-0, Creekside with the early 7-point lead. Is on the other end, going up with the easy bunny. Brady Olson gets St. Joseph on the board. The Flashes come in averaging 48.5 per game. If their defense continues like this, they're gonna have to score more than that tonight. Cade Patterson open on the left wing from downtown. He got it! Cade Patterson hits the tray, 10-2 Creekside. In the full court press, the Knights applying pressure, and they force another turnover. Creekside in this game wanted to get the ball in the post on offense, limit St. Joseph's threes, get into transition, and rebound better. They've done all those things so far tonight. Ethan Tucker over to Derek Rivers. Back to Tucker. Down to Collier. Spins around, lets a shot go. No good on the jumper. Gandianko going the other way. Loses control of the ball, out of bounds. Last touch by Creekside. Just getting started here, 5:07 on the clock. In the first quarter, 10-2, Creekside is our score. Jordan Wood, pass to Olson. Lipat. From the right elbow, the jumper no good from Gandianko. Rebound goes to Creekside. Going the other way, Rivers to Patterson. St. Joseph's on defense will play a matchup zone defense. Creekside with their ball movement, picking it apart early on the great feed from Ethan Tucker. Alex Collier banks it in down low. 12-2 early 10-point advantage. And St. Joseph, another turnover on the press. Ethan Tucker, left corner over to Cade Patterson. Patterson, top of the key. Left arc to the right corner. Patterson. Knights moving the ball, moving around. They pass it, they move, is now Patterson, short on the three, however, Tucker now with the ball, gonna be called for a travel at the point. St. Joseph ball. Creekside substituting Nolan Nelson back in for Alex Collier. Nelson, the freshman, has been fantastic this season. Comes in averaging 14 per game. Is another steal for Rivers. Left corner, passes to Deza. Deza to Patterson. Patterson goes on the drive. Let's go of a teardrop. He's fouled on the shot and will shoot two. This game for Creekside not necessarily important when it comes to playoff seeding, as it's looking like they're going to need to win the district championship as Patterson hits on the first free throw to make it into the state playoffs. They currently sit at 9th. Even winning out most likely won't get them into the 8th spot with the strength of schedule and the way rankings are decided. As Wolf passes it off, the three-pointers let go and good from Lippot. 13-5, Creekside with the 8-point lead. Pressure being put on by St. Joseph, but Tucker throws it off of Lippot. Be an inbound for the Knights. Brennan Lee into the game for Cade Patterson. That one giving away a lot of turnovers early on. The majority of them coming from St. Joseph, but a few from Creekside as well. The Knights defensively want to force St. Joseph to drive. Don't want to let them let go too many threes. Their tallest player, 6'3". Creekside's got height in the paint. They want them driving in on their big guys. Not getting good looks at the rim. Is going on the drive and getting blocked is Jordan Wood. Nolan Nelson with the rejection. On the other end, Ethan Tucker goes on the drive, kicks out to Rivers, over to Nelson. The floater is good. 15-5 Creekside, still in the full court press. Trying to break up the side, go the flashes. And a whistle for a foul called against Lucas Desa. On the inbound, Wolf goes behind the back, trying to spin around, create space. He finds Wood from just inside the three-point line. He lets go of a shot that bounces off the rim, and then the rope on top of the bucket. Dead ball, Creekside basketball. Substitution, Carson Lewis checks in now for St. Joseph. Lots of noise coming from St. Joseph's side. As Garen Baylock down low, can't get the shot from the right block. Here's Trey Lippot. His pass stolen by Brennan Lee. Lee in transition, brings it back outside. Pass to Desa, swings it to his right. Tucker's there on the right wing. He drives in. Let's go of a teardrop. He's fouled and will shoot two. Ethan Tucker, best free throw shooter on this Creekside team, average shooting 87.5% from the line. Gets his first shot to go. Second shot from Tucker, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Knights. Lewis gets it into Lippot. Buenaflor, top of the key. Knights want to guard on the perimeter. Force them to drive. They're doing just that. Not many opportunities when they do. Another tough shot. Won't go on the other end. Desa on the drive. Desa puts it up. Shot no good. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Wood dribbles it back outside. His pass weak, but handled by Lippot. Trey Lippot, guarded by Baylock. The St. Joseph offense that's had their struggles at times this year. Down 11 early on. Lewis, guarded by Ostrow. No space for the Flashes. They got 10 seconds on the clock. Lewis got to do something. He dribbles to his right. Pump fakes, fires to Wood. Wood lets go of a jumper, no good. 2 seconds on the clock. Lee will let go of a last-second shot. Too much on it, but Creekside leads 16-5 over St. Joseph's. As we head in to the second quarter, you are listening to Creekside Basketball live on Schlick Sports. Back here at Creekside High School, where the Knights up 16-5 on the St. Joseph Flashes. All Creekside in that first quarter, their defensive pressure, forcing turnovers. When they do get the ball up the court, the Flashes, no space to maneuver on offense. Nothing on the perimeter is now guarded by 3. Buenaflor almost gives it up. Lewis saves it. Now Wood, left wing, dribbles to the top of the key. Wood, a forward, stands at 6'3". He's been trying to get on the drive. And right there, he gets a floater to drop. St. Joseph starts off with a bucket in the second quarter. On the other end, Baylock coming off the screen from Nelson, passes high for Ostrow. Tucker and Collier will check back in for the Knights. Full court press, not in effect this time for Creekside. Buenaflor driving in, gets a little space on the right block and lays it up and in off the glass. Back down to a 7-point game. Baylock. Tucker. Ethan Tucker. Kicks to Baylock. Left wing, 3, just off. Rebound goes to Seymour and the Knights. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Flashes. Baseline inbound coming for Creekside. Tucker looking for options, gets his inbound tipped by Buenaflor. He'll do it again. Gets the ball into Collier. Collier with the hook shot. No good over Wood. Fight for the rebound on the ground. Battle for the ball. Whistle out of bounds on St. Joseph. Creekside still with possession. Knights have been more aggressive and just all around the better team so far tonight. It's Tucker for 3! Just off the rim. 16-9. 6:15 to go in the first half. Gandionko kicks to the left corner on the drive. Buenaflor passes outside. Jackson. Now Lewis for three. He got it! How about that for St. Joseph? 7 unanswered points to open up the second quarter. Rivers on the other end looking for a response. His three will go. 19-12. Creekside with the lead. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by St. Joseph. Ethan Tucker drives in. Back outside. Rivers to Patterson from the left corner. No good on the three. Foul as Nolan Nelson called for the push going for the rebound. St. Joseph ball. Creekside back with the full court press. Just man on man. Wood coming off the inbound, passes back. Gandionko still hasn't crossed half court, finally does. Buenaflor to the left corner. Lewis's pass tipped, stolen away by Rivers. Derek Rivers finds Alex Collier in transition. Back to Rivers. Rivers drives into the lane, goes up with the floater. Good off the glass, and he'll shoot one more. Derek Rivers already in double digits for Creekside. St. Joseph has not been able to stop him from scoring tonight, or really any of his teammates so far. Rivers an 86% free throw shooter. We'll see if he can get it back to a 10-point Creekside lead. His free throw good. 22-12. Creekside back up by 10. Buenaflor gets his pass stolen by Patterson. Patterson to Collier, goes up and lays it in with his left. Another transition bucket for the Knights. This is their dream game. Forcing turnovers, getting points in transition, playing lockdown defense so far. Can they keep it going? Buenaflor on the drive. And it looks like Marvis lost control of the ball. On the drive, Tucker, and one coming up. No, they don't count it. It's a charge called on Ethan Tucker. It's a delayed signal as both refs blew the whistle, made sure they had the same call. Thought for a second they were going to give Tucker an and one opportunity. But after a moment of conversation and confirmation, the bucket does not count. It's St. Joseph ball. Another turnover on the press from the free throw line. Jumper good from Alex Collier. And a timeout called by St. Joseph as they cannot find an answer. Too many turnovers and way too many buckets for the Creekside Knights. They lead 26-12 over St. Joseph when we return on Schlick Sports. Back now on Schlick Sports as Creekside leads St. Joseph 26-12. Dominance. Knights without the full court press coming out of the timeout. They've now switched into a zone. Giving them a different defensive look after the full timeout. Ball out on Ethan Tucker. .351 to go in the first half. St. Joseph being dominated so far in this game by Creekside. Only down 14, but they got to find a way to get some defensive stops, force some turnovers, get some transition buckets, because these set offensive pieces aren't working against the Knights defense. Lipot passes to Gandionko, back to Lipot. From the corner, pass on the ground, Wood, jump ball, Creekside basketball. St. Joseph in their first year under new head coach Kenneth Moore. Played D2 basketball at Roberts Wesleyan College in Rochester. Been coaching basketball for 27 years at St. Joseph Academy since 2017. This is a St. Joseph team that played a lot of neutral games, but not too many true road games. 1-2 on the road this season. They're looking to avoid their first losing season since 2018. They've been a really good basketball team for a while now. Haven't won less than 13 games since 2018. Whistle for an offensive foul against Creekside. In the corner, the three. No good from Buenaflor. Jenkins grabs the rebound. Now Rivers passes to Tucker. Tucker pulls up from the left arc. His three, no good. However, Knights get the rebound. It's Patterson to Collier from distance. In and out. Rivers will be whistled for a foul. Two fouls now on Rivers in the first half, the Knights' leading scorer tonight. Lippi will bring it up the court. Now fires a three, just off the mark, but he is fouled by Tucker. And Lippi will go to the line. And he'll shoot three. Lipot, a junior guard, at 6'1". They changed the foul now. They say it's actually on the ground. So instead of 3 free throws, it's an inbound. They might have called it for contact after the shot. I don't know. On the drive, Buenaflor. Finger roll up off the glass. Count it. 26-14 on the other side. Collier to Desa. Deza for three. No good. Battle for the rebound. Buenaflor finds a teammate keeping it in. Lipat will bring it up the court. No pressure until he crosses the half-court line. Deza guarding him. Josh Wolf will be fouled by Baylock. 1:06 to play in the second quarter. 26-14, Creekside leads. St. Joseph now into the bonus. Wolf airballs the first free throw. Second free throw, no good either. Pass from Tyler Jenkins stolen away. Josh Wolf. Passes to Buenaflor. He fires a three. He got it! Tyler Buenaflor breathing some life into the St. Joseph offense. Now on the other end, Deza, his three no good. Grabs his own rebound, however. Pass down to Collier, right block, goes up with it. Fouled on the shot, 20.9 to go. Collier will shoot two. First shot, no good from Collier. 60.6% free throw shooter. The senior comes in averaging 9.1 per game. Great defender and scorer down low. Misses both free throws. 10 seconds on the clock in the first half. Lipat with 6 seconds now. Center circle still there. 5 seconds, 3 seconds. He goes on the drive, goes up with the shot, and is fouled by Tyler Jenkins with 1.8 on the clock. Lipat with 3 points tonight. Can't get the first free throw. Second free throw, also no good. Struggles at the line so far for St. Joseph, but as time expires, getting the rebound and getting the bucket. A big one there for Brady Olson, and St. Joseph, the Creekside lead now down to 26-19. They lead by 7 as we enter the half. You are listening to Creekside and St. Joseph live on Schlick Sports. back here at Creekside High School, almost getting ready for the third quarter of action live on Schlick Sports. This is a good first half if you're a Creekside Knights fan. A lot of defensive pressure, forcing a lot of turnovers and transition buckets. However, St. Joseph able to cut down on those a little bit towards the end of the first half. They were able to get the Creekside lead back down to single digits at 7. If St. Joseph can go out there, limit their turnovers, and get some more scoring on the table, we should have a competitive second half. However, if that first half trend continues with turnovers being forced and Creekside getting transition buckets, the Knights should be able to run away with this one in the second half. St. Joseph starting with the ball here in the third quarter. Nolan Nelson with the deflection. Creekside gets the ball back. Ethan Tucker in transition, kicks to Patterson. Patterson on the drive, kicks outside. Rivers for 3. That's no good. Collier grabs the rebound for Creekside. Now it's Tucker going on the baseline drive. Kicks to the left corner, now back to Rivers. Nelson will fire a 3. Bang! Nolan Nelson with the 3 ball. Back up to a 10-point Creekside lead early on in the third quarter. Trey Lippott trying to drive in on Nolan Nelson. Passes back outside. Buenaflor, the tallest on the St. Joseph roster, 6'4". Derek Rivers grabs the rebound, goes on the drive, kicks to Nelson, back outside Tucker. The Collier, swinging to Patterson. His 3 is good! Back-to-back 3s for Creekside. They now lead 32-19. They've come out in the second half back on the full court press. That's what worked for them defensively, and St. Joseph seemingly still with no answer. Open 3 opportunity will not go for Brady Olson. Here comes Patterson over to Tucker. Ethan Tucker to Cade Patterson. He's got Rivers open. Rivers for 3! No good off the rim. Tucker grabs the rebound, goes back up, and is blocked by Brady Olson. There's Trey Lippott, brings it across half court. Stolen away by the Knights. Alex Collier all alone, slam, jam! Collier! Punishing finish in transition. Creekside heading into the timeout up 34-19. Exclamation point from Collier going into the break. We'll be back after this timeout on Schlick Sports. Coming out of the St. Joseph timeout, Creekside up 34-19. Back-to-back 3s and Alex Collier. Slam dunk in transition. The Knights seemingly in control here in the third quarter after a fast start to the quarter. or fast end of the second quarter for St. Joseph. Air ball shot. This is a good pass to Wood, who gets the bucket down low. On the other side, Creekside with the ball. Pass goes out into the bleachers. Flashes ball. .509 to play in the third quarter. I believe there's a wet spot on the court. You gotta take care of on this side off camera. Creekside enters this final 2 weeks of basketball at 13-7. They're ranked 9th in their region, 31 in 7A, 120th in the state of Florida. As Wood able to save the inbound pass, pass it forward to Olsen. Olsen kicks back outside. Gandianco to Lippot, swinging it around to the right corner. Dribbling back outside, Buenaflor. Passes, left corner, three, no good. Rebound goes to St. Joseph. Lippot back to the left corner, the three, no good again from Gandianco. Again, St. Joseph with the rebound, and a foul will go against Creekside. Asked head coach Chris Patterson about the importance of winning these last 4 games they have in these last 2 weeks. Said it's big for momentum going into the district tournament. It's big for our confidence. To be honest, not sure if winning or losing matters for our rankings, but it's just about competing and doing everything we can to win and getting ready for the district tournament. Winning that, as they did last year, would be Creekside's path to the state playoffs. Kickball violation will go against Derek Rivers. The ball will stay with St. Joseph. Garen Baylock checks in for the Knights. Ethan Tucker to the bench. Lippot from the right elbow, no good. Rivers pass to Patterson. Patterson to Garen Baylock. Derek Rivers. Back and forth between Patterson and Rivers. This time Rivers goes on the drive, dishes to Andrew Jenkins, fouled hard, going up with the shot. He'll visit the line to shoot 2. Jenkins 61% from the foul stripe so far this year. His first shot doesn't go. Second shot for Andrew Jenkins. No good off the rim. And a problem for these teams shooting free throws at that basket. I don't think I've seen one go in. Gandianco on the drive, kicks back outside. Pull up, jump shot from inside the 3-point line. No good from Buenaflor. Baylock's pass through the hands of Andrew Jenkins. Here come the flashes. After a tussle for the ball, St. Joseph back with possession. Gandianco dribbling around, goes back on the drive for the second time as he's been dribbling the ball, went in a full circle, couldn't get the shot to go. Now Baylock on the other side, finds open Derek Rivers, covered quickly, however. Now Baylock to Collier, Collier, jump shot, good! From inside the 3-point line in the right corner. Collier's got 10. Creekside's ball movement has been key to their success on their set pieces. Regular offensive system, when they're not scoring in transition, it's been their ball movement and finding the open man in these zone defenses that's gotten them on the board. As Wood drives in, pulls up from just past the free throw line. No good. On the other end, Garen Baylock goes on the drive, goes up with a shot, no good on the layup. A little bit of contact on the shot. Buenaflor. Trying to drive on Collier. It's Alex Collier who will be called for a foul. Substitution, Lucas Desa and Bryce Seymour in for Derek Rivers and Andrew Jenkins for Creekside. Jordan Wood and Jackson Gandianco check out for St. Joseph. Carson Lewis in the game with Nico Marvis. That one was tipped by Baylock. Had he not touched that, that would have gone out of bounds. Ball would have gone back with Creekside instead. Carson Lewis inbounds it, going up with a shot. Will not go for Marvis. 1:44 to play in the third quarter. Cade Patterson, Garen Baylock. Collier gets down to Deza. Deza's shot blocked! Rejected by Buenaflor. On the other end, flashes with the ball. Lewis pulls up for three. That shot no good. Collier grabs the rebound. Here's Cade Patterson. That's to Collier. Down to Deza. Back to Collier. The give and go. The shot doesn't fall. St. Joseph basketball. You can feel the size difference really playing a big part in this game. St. Joseph hasn't had anything open to them on the perimeter, and once they drive in, they've not really been able to get over the tall towers that Creekside have down there, and Alex Collier and Nolan Nelson, at least one's in at all time. That's exactly what Creekside wanted to do in this ball game. St. Joseph's defense keeping them in it, though. Collier goes up on the left block, no good off the glass. Creekside gets the rebound. Deza to Seymour. Seymour driving in with his left block, layup no good. Collier grabs the rebound. The putback is good. Buenaflor. No good on the finger roll. Ball being tipped. Creekside gets the rebound. It's Baylock in transition. Drives into the lane. Let's go over floater, and it drops. 3 seconds on the clock. Ball out of bounds with 1.1 to go in the third quarter. Lewis. St. Joseph looking for another buzzer beater. It's a half-court shot. He got it off, but it's left of the basket. 8 minutes to go. Creekside leads 40-21 over St. Joseph. All Creekside in the third quarter. St. Joseph only able to get 2 points on the board. And they got to turn around fast if they want to get back into this one on Schlick Sports. Back at Creekside High School, where it is 40-21, Creekside over St. Joseph Academy. Seymour over to Garen Baylock. His floater doesn't go. Knights get the rebound out by half court. It's Brennan Lee to Baylock. Desa on the drive, kicks back outside. Seymour, bounce pass, good feet down to Baylock, who finished it off on the drive. Now a 21-point Creekside advantage. Creekside has outscored St. Joe's. As Lippot fouled on the shot. 16-2 in the second half. The free throw line has been a struggle so far for the Flashes. Can Lippot turn that around? He gets the first one to go. Second shot good as well. Brennan Lee on the other side for three. That shot no good. Olsen. Now for three, Lippot. Short off the rim. Baylock going the other way. Nolan Nelson from the left corner. His three no good. Seymour grabs the rebound, puts it back up, and in. Timeout, Creekside, as they lead 44-23 here on Schlick Sports. Back at the Castle, 44-23, Creekside over St. Joe's. We got 6:40 to play. Knights back in the full court press, as they have dominated through transition buckets, forcing turnovers on defense. That is how Creekside is up by 21. Their offense has struggled though when they get into like half-court sets. St. Joseph gets back on defense. Creekside's kind of struggled to make things happen in scenarios like this. That's kind of been the story of their season. They thrive on transition points, being the first down the floor. As they turn it over, it's Jordan Wood. Ball stolen by Brennan Lee. Kicks to Seymour, back out to Baylock. Desa to Lee. Trying to get it down to Nelson. It's stolen away. Gandiunko. Be fouled by Seymour. Substitution for St. Joseph. 3 in, 3 out. The 3 in. Zakai Moultrie. Tyler Delbrug. Nico Marvis. Nolan Nelson checks out for Creekside. Andrew Jenkins in. Here's the 3. Too much on it from Delbrug. Forward down the court, Brennan Lee with the layup. 46-23. Now Baylock with the steal. Baylock can't get the shot to go. Last touch by Seymour going for the rebound. Creekside, this has been a good game for them, but consistency's been an issue at times this year. They've just went on 5 straight wins, then lost by 2 to a Fletcher team with a losing record. They've had their ups and downs and lost some games they probably should have won, and consistency is key. At the top of their game, they're a really dangerous team. Ball out of bounds, Creekside ball. Head coach Chris Patterson addressed that consistency, saying the main thing is keeping the ball and making good decisions. I think consistency is a function of taking care of the ball, decision making, and not falling in love with the 3-point shot either. Yeah, they can shoot the 3-pointer, but it's a low percentage shot. A lower percentage shot as Lee can't get the 3 to go there. Creekside at times has relied a little too much on the 3 ball this year. See them scoring a lot in the paint tonight. That's exactly what they want to do. They want to work inside out. That's what they want to be more like. It's a young team, only 2 seniors. A lot of talent. Now won 5 of their last 6. You don't want them getting hot if you're the rest of 7A heading into districts and state playoffs. It'll be Lucas Desa. Will shoot 2. No good on the first free throw. Desa's second is up. That's no good. So Desa misses both at the line. Only a really good free throw shooter. 78.9 from the foul stripe. There's a foul to be called on Evan Ostrow. Tyler Jenkins into the game for the Knights. Creekside after this will go on to face San Jose Prep tomorrow night at San Jose. And they'll be back home Friday night here on Schlick Sports against Bishop Snyder. Bucket goes for Zakai Moultrie. On the other end, Tyler Jenkins. That's the bucket down low. And a chance to get one more at the line. First trip to the line of the season for Tyler Jenkins. Free throw way off. Creekside, however, gets the board. Bryce Seymour gets his pass stolen away. Michael Batch on the other side. Foul on the drive. Delbrug will go to the line. St. Joseph, they rate 45th in 2A. The shot no good. 462nd in the state of Florida. Unless they pull one of the greatest comebacks in high school basketball history. They're looking at a 9-12 record after tonight. They're going to need to win their district playoffs. As Seymour in transition lays it up, lays it in. 50-25, Creekside. Marvis passes. Moultrie for three. That shot's off. Pass from Tyler Jenkins led Evan Ostra just a little too much. Another steal for Brennan Lee. He goes up to the rim. He lays it in off the glass. 52-25, Creekside just piling on. 2 minutes to go. Zakai Moultrie pulls up, jumper, no good. Now Brennan Lee on the other end. Pass to Ostra, can't keep it in bounds. Bryce Seymour with the steal. Can't finish it on the other side. Here's Marvis, passes it off. George Marvis now. Weird sequence of events ends with a foul. Michael Beta to the line. Not sure how that wasn't a travel, double dribble. No call, ends up with free throws for Beta. Runs a 200 and 100 in track. Sinks the free throw here, senior guard and forward for this team. .104 to go. Gets both free throws. Here come the Knights. Ostra. Pass to Jenkins. Tyler Jenkins. Brennan Lee. Knights killing clock as it ticks down under 42 seconds. Knights will be looking at their 14th victory of the season. First of 3 games for them this week, as we already mentioned, and 3 games left to go after this. Everyone counts in this. Very complete performance for them all around as Ostra can't get the jumper to fall. On the other end, Beta on the drive, loses control of the ball, 10 seconds left. Brennan Lee will take it up the court. And Creekside will come away with a 52-27 win over St. Joseph. And I'll do it for our coverage here tonight. Domination from Creekside as they advance now to 14-7 on the season. 6-1 at home. We'll be back with more Creekside basketball coverage Friday night against Bishop Snyder. But for now, I'm Noah Schlicksup signing off, saying good night from the castle.